Good morning. How
How you
you
doing,
doing?
beautiful?
How are you?
Hi, loves. Hi, loves. Welcome everybody to our Tea with Tea on Sunday. We're
Welcome
having
to Tea with Tea.
a beautiful conversation about love today and about pacing ourselves when we enter relationships.
Yes, because we were just having this conversation. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning,
I'm not.
Casmara.
I'm not showing too much on live today. I have a robe on, just chilling in my
Oh,
bed.
you are chilling,
I'm
chilling.
chilling. You feel me? I'm in my bag. I'm just
I
chilling,
got my
vibing.
tea. Do you have your
What you
tea?
drinking? What you drinking, sis?
I'm drinking some chamomile tea with some almond milk.
Okay. I have my ginger tea, my
Oh, yummy.
usual.
Get in there. Oh, you love ginger.
I love ginger.
I cannot with the ginger. It's so strong.
Good for your stomach.
I
Hi,
know it
guys.
is.
Welcome. So, real quick, want to start off, sis? I don't know. Like, I
I
have a
need
lot to say about this
the
topic.
tripod.
Um,
Yeah, so we're talking about pacing yourself while dating, basically. So I mean, we all get caught up, right, with our emotions. So this is
right.
the thing. We were talking about like being able to tell the difference between when to think emotionally while dating and when to think logically. Because if you don't put some logic in your dating, you're gonna be falling in love with everybody that you come across.
And you need to be grounded. You need to be rooted, right? And you
Yeah.
need to remember who you are. And we could talk about, all right, the whole thing with dating. We could be honest and say the dating time is trash right now. There's not too much options out there for us, right?
Well,
So we need
no,
to
I can't
find.
say that. I could not say that.
I could say that I've been through. I, the then again, it was what I was allowing in my space. It would be different for everybody else because of what you're allowing in your space. So like
Yeah.
it depends on because all right, they'd be like, oh, you are who you attract. No, I really do believe you are who you allow. We allow certain people in our spaces. We don't nobody has a gun to our head talking about let me be your boyfriend. There's a reason why we wanted and we invited these people into our spaces, whether it was like lack of self-worth, whether it was lack of belief in the fact that you could even have something better. Some of us settle. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on into this. But
Mhm.
my dating life has been shit recently, and then
A lot of people
up
would agree.
I end up attracting a great person and into my life to a point where I don't know what the fuck to do with it because I'm like, I'm not used to this shit.
Yeah, once you deal with a okay, first of all, let me say, just some local cocoa with coconut milk. Oh, that sounds yummy.
That sounds so good.
That sounds so yummy. I first of all, I love coconut
Keep
milk.
talking, sis.
Coconut
Hold up.
milk,
Keep talking. I'm listening.
that creamy coconut milk is good in pretty much anything. I swear. Enjoy that. What are you guys sipping on today? So, tea with tea. We suggest for you guys to be sipping on something that makes you feel good. I don't care if it's an early morning mimosa, it's Sunday, you could be doing brunch, right? It could be your tea, it could be water, it could be sea moss, whatever you're sipping on, make it feel good. Make you
Make
feel
it feel
good.
good. Make it
Oh,
make you
you're from
feel
St.
good.
Vincent. We got somebody from St. Vincent.
Hi,
Hi,
St. Vincent. Oh,
welcome.
you drinking coffee? We love to hear it.
Cocoa with coconut milk.
I love
I
it.
can imagine. I can imagine like raw, like real coconut milk from the islands. Ooh, that's coconut milk.
I love me some coconut itself. So I'm an
Yeah.
island gal. So
Casper's drinking mahogany roast caribou coffee. Ooh, that sounds good.
you guys are really drinking some nice, like flavorful stuff. Like big up yourself on a
Hmm.
good Sunday. Like I love it. Love to hear it.
Yeah, that's
But
soul food. That's soul food for real. So, pacing yourself while dating, I had put out a poll that said, um, let me read the poll to you. Is it possible to move too fast while dating? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Let me know if you can see the poll up there.
is it possible to move too fast? You said.
Yeah, is it possible to move too fast with dating? Because remember,
Yeah.
we have to remember, like, time is like an illusion. You know how we're always like looking at these kids and we're like, oh my God, we grew up fast. These kids are growing up so fast.
But that
Time
child
is
probably didn't
not
feel
what
like they
we
grew up
think it is.
fast.
Huh?
Like, I mean, like, you could say something happens so fast, but the other person may not perceive it as fast. Like, I feel like time is very subjective.
Right.
Like, so I would say in regards to that, is based off of how you perceive it. What is your time limit, your time construct on dating? Maybe some people move in with each other after 3 months. Some people move, like, enter relationships after weeks of just knowing each other, get married after 6 months.
Right.
A lot of people
I've
have
seen
different
it.
kind of like limits when it comes to like this time thing, right? So it's subjective, I would say.
Yeah. I've seen people get in relationships really fast, like what we would consider fast, but it's like when you meet something that shows you something different than what you're used to seeing, you want to hold on to that. You know, imagine dating a bunch of assholes and then you meet someone who treats you like a king or queen. You know, you don't want to let that go. And it's usually mutual. It's usually a mutual decision. So, like me personally, I don't like to interfere in other people's relationships and be like, "Oh, you moved too fast. You know, you did that too fast."
You
Like,
don't even know what was going on in the relationship. I mean, the only
right?
thing that you know is what they tell you, and honestly, that person has that right to say, "Oh, this shit is going too fast," versus whatever. And I feel like the people in the relationship have to have that common, like, one person can't be like rushing while the other person's like standing still. It's never gonna work. I don't think it's ever gonna work in that
Right.
case. So you guys have to have the same kind of view as far as the timing of the relationship.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. As long as it's mutual, I swear. As long as you're not the one that's crazy and you want to, you know, you feel like you want to move fast and the other person is like, "No, I don't, I'm not there with you." You know, you got to pace yourself for real.
Shit. Have we all been in the situation where we was the one that wanted to rush it and the other person wasn't?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
embarrassing.
That's I mind all of my own business when it comes to others' dating lives. Yeah, absolutely. I don't blame you for real because only the people who are involved can truly feel what they feel. And who are we to be like, "Oh no, what you're feeling is not real. It's too fast. It's too soon to be feeling that." Who put us in charge of that?
I just feel like people just need to mind their own business when it comes to, and then also in the same breath, if it's somebody that you're concerned about and you love, it could be delivered in a certain way where you just like ask them questions to pick their mind and see what their thoughts are instead of just saying I think or I believe, especially when that person didn't ask you what you thought or what you believe, right?
Right.
um Especially if that person comes to you and be like, I think things are going too fast, then you could like open the door to have that conversation. But we just never know what's happening inside that person to realize whether or not, we only know outside looking in, so we
Yeah.
don't really know to see like, are they moving fast, are they really, we could only judge from the outside, which is just like, honestly, it's perceived, it's just
It's
assumption.
perception. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yeah,
sometimes our perception is not reality, you know.
exactly.
So yeah, we feel like, move the way that you want to move at the pace that you want to move, as long as it's safe for you,
Yes,
you
as long
know.
as it's safe, as long as you feel safe, that matters. Like, how do you
Right.
feel? How do you
Absolutely.
feel? Like, if you feel unbalanced, you feel like on levels, you feel like, if you feel like you have anxiety when it comes to dating, maybe you shouldn't be dating right now. Maybe you need more time for yourself, to sit with yourself, to see why. Or maybe, all right, I'm not even gonna jump into not dating. Who are you dating? Could you go to that person and be like, I feel anxious? How are they reacting to it? Are they shutting you down and making you feel more anxious, or are they supporting you in that moment to like help ground you? In those times, you could see whether or not that person should be the one you should be dating.
That's so important. I swear, you know, a guy, especially as a female, dating as women, we get so excited so fast. Like once we find a
Girl.
guy that we really like, we're like, "Oh, he's ours. We want to hold on to him forever."
And
You know?
in this dating, like, in this time, I get it, because once in a million that you find
Right.
somebody that wants what you want. They're also attractive. They got their head on right. They're
Oh
marking
my
off
God,
all these
that's
lists.
so
They don't got
rare.
no kids, no baby mama drama. Like, you finding all these perfection, these things that you could check off with these people. It's gonna be like kind of like hard to like not dive into that, but we have
Yeah.
to remind ourselves, like, yo, especially if it just started, like, yo, I need to take this time to get to know this person. I need to,
Right. That's where
back to
logic comes
yourself.
in.
Bring that energy back to yourself, because as women, like you said, we want to dive in because we're all water. We just want to be in love. We love the
We're
feeling of love.
emotional. Yeah.
We
But
love the
that's where
feeling of
that logic
love.
comes in. That's what we were saying earlier. Like, you have to have, like, when you're dating, you can't just be all emotion. You got to be some logic. And I feel like a lot of women miss that. And a lot of
Yeah.
women will chase men away because not every man is going to be patient with you and bring you back down to reality. Like, yo, this is new. You know, some men are just going to be like, oh, no, she's crazy. I'm done.
Let me
So
go.
as a
Or you're gonna
woman,
like
it's
trigger them
very
and
important.
remind them of their past. You like trigger them without even knowing you're triggering them. They probably was in a situation when somebody was rushing with them too fast, and then all you doing is reminding them of what they just got out of, and then you wondering why they're not talking to you anymore. It's probably because they feel the need to protect themselves. Like, I really do believe when we come into our relationships, we need to come in with a certain security, an inner security. The other person should not have to like try to guide you and pull you and all the time. The support is beautiful, but all the time now, they need to have their own too. Talk to
Yeah, I
too.
feel like it's a thin line
Cry.
between support and codependency,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
A lot of people got them codependency issues, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because they're dating, like, they be a hot mess dating. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, some people that are dating really don't have no business dating right now.
It's true.
Because they ain't do the work. You ain't do the work. So now, and you know, hurt people, right? And sometimes
Yeah.
it's not even consciously. Sometimes you think you good, but there's always that reminder, like, oh shit, like, I'm not good. I still got shit I gotta heal from.
And once you enter these situations with someone else, you start to really see what more you got to work on. Like when you by yourself and you're not dating nobody, you think that you healing, right? You in your healing journey, so you don't really see what more you have to work on because you don't have nobody in place to play that character in your life to trigger you,
Right.
for you to even realize you have something that you need to work on to be triggered. Sometimes people come into our life and we fall into these intimate situations with them, and they trigger us, and then we realize, oh shit, I still gotta heal that. Oh fuck,
Like, I thought I was good,
that was good.
but
But
like,
that's the point
yo,
of relationships. People come like people are your mirrors. Like that's another version of you playing outside of yourself. And once you realize that, you just start to look at it a bigger picture and be like, damn, what could I learn from you in this one moment? What could I learn from you here? What could you teach me that's gonna make me be a better person and not make me want to sabotage?
yeah, yup, because them abandonment issues,
Oh,
how many of us grew up without our
listen.
dads or our moms,
Or even if
or
you have your parents in your household, they still didn't provide that emotional stability for you. I had two of my
right.
parents in my household, and I did not get that intimacy met
Yeah,
because they
a
were
lot of
stuck in
us.
their own shit.
A lot of us that was raised by Caribbean parents, and somebody had mentioned, two people had mentioned being had mentioned the Caribbean in here so far. Caribbean parents, they are not really taught to um give that emotional affection. Like, Caribbean parents are like, they're gonna take care of you. They're gonna make sure you clean, you fed, they're gonna make sure that you get, you go to your doctor's appointments. But are they providing that emotional support, that mental support that kids need?
Facts,
And so when
facts.
you don't get that as a kid, you grow up as an adult looking for it.
And
Somebody
it's
asked
two
if we're
ways.
single.
I'm
Somebody asked if we're single. I'm not
answer.
single.
I'm in between
She's
stages.
dating.
I'm dating.
She's dating, but she is exclusively dating somebody.
I'm very one person, me for lifey.
Right. Yeah. Are you
I've told
guys
my
in
I can't.
relationships? Where are you
Yes.
guys right now in your dating journey? Like, are you guys dating? Are y'all in relationships? Is anybody in here married? And what is your experience with dating? How did it move for you guys? Like, was it a fast thing? Some people date for years before they even really get serious. I've seen it. I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it.
They're serial daters. Some people
I
are
can't
serial
do that
daters.
shit. Yeah, but everybody's timing is different. Everybody's journey is different. And we truly respect that. But, it just really sucks to see people get drawn into that place where they lose themselves, or they don't know how to apply that logic to dating, so they end up getting hurt constantly. They're good people, but it's just like you got to have that emotional discipline. That shit takes work to really be able to remind yourself,
Cause
like, okay, this
yeah,
is where we're
you
at.
in it.
Because
You in it. You want
listen,
it to work so bad. You in it and you
yes,
want it to work, but you need that balance where it's just like, okay, I'm in this. We're taking our time, getting to know each other. I may want to marry him tomorrow, but is that gonna happen tomorrow? Okay,
right.
that's when the logic comes in. All right, what were you doing before the person came in the relationship? Were you still like working on yourself? Continue, because what you're doing and the work that you do and you continue to do will show how the relationship grows. It will impact the relationship, whether it's going to be progressive or it's going to make it stagnant. It depends on the work that both people are doing, not only you. And I do believe as women, we do guide the men. Like we show them how to treat us. If we slack on ourselves, we're showing them to slack on us. If we
Yeah,
don't put
for real.
ourselves first, we're showing them to put us first. We have to remember that they are the mirrors, that they really are showing us the work that we're doing.
And
And
you
for
know
many
what?
years, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Right. But you know what? That's human. Like, not even just women. In general, we got to we got to teach people how to treat us
Yeah.
by setting your boundaries. And some people get so caught up in emotion that they forget to set their boundaries, and so they allow people to walk all over them. And then now y'all are just trauma bonding. You got a codependency relationship, and you wondering why y'all can't get that shit right.
Or
Because you
they feel
guys aren't
like,
setting your boundaries and sticking to them. you know and it just becomes this cycle. Not, I just got out of a relationship of 13 years. Oh, okay, wow. So, I mean, I could say congratulations for, moving to a new chapter, because
new
that's big.
beginnings.
New beginnings. New
I
beginnings
love
are
to hear it.
beautiful. Yeah.
I
Um,
feel like some people come into relationships, they feel like, and we don't even say like, any kind of relationship, whether it's friendships, partnerships, intimate relationships, they feel like they don't need the boundaries. Like you need boundaries with everything, not
yeah.
just with people that you feel like don't respect you. Like I get it, that's gonna be immediate boundary, but when it comes to people that you love and you actually want to build and grow the connection, they need boundaries too. Like healthy boundaries is important.
Yeah, we teach people how to treat us, for real.
I'm in my bag because I started dating this lovely ass man, and I'm just like not used to it. I'm not used to it, and I caught myself just drowning almost because I go head first, like I fall deep real fast, and I know that about
Hmm.
myself. But that so it takes me knowing and understanding that by myself for me to watch out for the parts where I'm just like I'm not really being logical, or I'm not really putting time for myself and I'm giving my all to somebody. Even though they give it back to me, it still needs to flow. It still needs to be healthy. It still
Yeah.
needs a kind of balance where it's just like, I don't need to talk to you right now. I'm over here chilling with my friend. I don't need to be in your skin. Although I want to be in your skin because it
All
feels
the time.
good. It feels
All
good
the
to be
time.
with you. I don't have to because you'll be there when I come back. Having that security to be like, you'll be chilling. Like I had nothing to worry about. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to marry this nigga already.
That's how it be. Listen, that's
I
how
want to
it
marry
is.
him
I
already.
swear. That's how it is. Like, once you meet that person, that's different than what you're used to. You
That's
just
how it
like, oh,
is.
this is
And that's
it.
nothing to be ashamed of, but it's also like I'm not gonna marry him already. I still want to get to know him as a friend.
Yeah. And
As
that's
a friend.
mature. That's
Yeah.
super mature of you. Like, a lot of people don't know how to distinguish the difference between, like, truly getting to know someone and just jumping right into it.
I
You
jumped right
know?
in the past and it was not good. I jumped right into relationship with people that I didn't know. 2 months will pass and they're literally not the same person that they because people the thing with this is why is this so important? People usually have not everybody, but some people it's like I am what you see. You'll get what you see, but some people have this mask where they're like they really aren't that person. Whoever they are, they're pretending. They're trying to meet your or please you or meet your needs, not realizing that they need to keep up with that person they presented in the first place.
Yeah.
Now 2 months have passed. Who the fuck is this in front of your face? They're not the same person.
Yeah, they
if
can't pretend no more.
That, you lose sight of that, and now all of a sudden you find yourself in a place where you can't even get out of because you ran and passed it, and you missed all the red flags. You didn't ask the important questions about their past, about even their future. What do they want? Do they even want kids? Now you with somebody who don't even want kids, and you want kids. No, pace yourself. It's so important.
Yeah, that's true.
The balance is necessary.
I love how you guys are open-minded. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're super open-minded because, I mean, we've been through a lot of stuff. We've seen people go through a lot of stuff. This is something that we do. We're actually life coaches.
Yeah.
We're trained life coaches. So we know to look at all perspectives, you know. We have that unevolved perspective, right? And that more evolved perspective, right? And we understand that there's balance between the two. So that's why we have these conversations, because the reality of it is we all been through it. We all been there where we fell too fast and we got our heart broken. A lot of us are still healing from that.
A lot of us are still healing. And the thing is too, like, let's say we find ourselves in healthy relationships. Oh my gosh. Don't beat yourself up if you see a part of you that you really wanted to heal come back up. Allow that part to come up so it could go. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you ruined the relationship. Don't feel like you have to start at square one. If you're with the right person, they're going to see and help and guide and be patient with you.
I agree.
And if you're not, you will know, because that person will turn around and walk away, which is a win-win, because I don't want to be with nobody that's not going to support me when I'm not feeling my best. I'm not going to always feel my best. I'm not going to always be confident. I'm not going to always be secure in myself. It won't happen as much because naturally I am secure, but we have those days where we just feel really shitty.
Yeah.
We feel so fucked up. That's why it's so necessary that you have that support, that partner that's going to back you up through it. And it takes you getting to know that person. It takes you actually vetting. Honestly, I used to hate that word, vet. I used to hate that shit.
Yeah,
like,
it really is. The same way you go to an interview and they taking notes about you. They're looking at your resume. They're looking at how you carry yourself. They're looking at, you know, how you articulate your thoughts. Like, it's the same thing in a relationship. Like, you got to interview these people. You got to vet these people before you allow them in your energy, because you don't. Everyone doesn't deserve your energy. So you got to vet these people. Pay attention to how they're moving. Pay attention to how their words are matching their actions, if their words are even matching their actions. Because some people are, like you said, they be fake as fuck. They know how to hide themselves, but you can only pretend for so long. So eventually they'll
they cannot keep that facade.
They'll start telling on themselves. Right. They gonna
whole
start
time you thinking it's you. No, the person really is just not that. They wasn't being themselves in the beginning. So it's nothing to do with, oh, they lost feelings for you. No, they came in with ill intentions from the jump. But because we jumped the board, we didn't take the time to get to know this person to see if we even want them. Do we even like them? Sometimes we put it outside of ourselves. I want to be liked. I want to be cherished. I want to be accepted. I want to be chosen. How about us doing the choosing? Like, what about you? Will make you be the best fit for me. We gotta vet too. I think women don't vet as much as men do.
Yeah, men be vetting, okay?
And men have this thing where they choose themselves all the fucking time.
Oh, they gonna choose themselves. Oh, they gonna choose themselves, yo. But that's because men are logical. Men are way more logical. Like, it don't matter how much he's falling for you. It don't matter how good the pussy is. None of that shit matters. He's gonna be like, well, I got good pussy over there, and there, so that doesn't really matter. You know, can she cook? Can she clean? Where's her head at? You know, men are slowly. That's why they move so slow. That's why they're very slow.
When you captivate them on an emotional level where they feel that shit, I realize that's when you got them. But if they still in their head,
yeah. Yeah, no. If he's up in his head and he's
And it
not like
takes
filling
time
you
to
with,
captivate them like that. I heard it takes like about 2-3 months before they could actually feel like that emotionally security with you. Like if anything, they have this off and on switch where they could turn it on and turn it off and be like, they could fuck you and feel good and then actually go about their business. While us, we daydreaming, we having fantasies, we're thinking
but
about
do you
next time
know
we gonna fuck.
why? Yo, let me tell you something, and this is so crazy because the answers are there, right? Whether you call it pseudoscience or science, whatever, right?
I love
Literally,
pseudoscience.
when women we release different hormones when we
Yeah,
orgasm, men and
yeah.
women. Yeah. So what they release is like a hormone. I forgot what it's called, but um,
Forgot
it just makes them tired,
yeah,
right?
they want to knock out.
Yes, when women orgasm, we release kind of like a dopamine,
Okay.
and it just makes us feel more in love. It makes us feel really, really good. So now it's like, oh, it wasn't just a nut. Like I love him.
Like, yeah. And meanwhile, they just need to develop that. They actually need to develop that to develop the connection in like what 2-3 months time span. Then they'll know like, oh, this is the one. This is the one I want to be with. Like, you
Hmm.
know.
That's why it's really powerful for a woman to be celibate.
Oh my goodness,
That shit is so
power!
powerful.
Your
It's
power.
it's powerful because you're not blinded by that hormone that you released when you orgasm.
Yes.
You know, you're not blinded by that. Like you can think clearly
And you could
because
actually go through with it with just that balance. You would want to create that experience with a person like that actually is going to be there for the long term. Because imagine just giving your juices away to somebody that's just like temporary and it's just going to walk all over you and act like you're nothing because they're not there yet. It's such a sad, sad case.
oh, what matters the most to me with the woman is how she thinks. That's
Mental,
important.
intellect. Honestly,
That's
to be
important.
honest, I had to stop looking at the physical features after a while. Like, yeah, you look good, but what you saying? What you thinking about? What you because I realized I would love a man that leads. I love a man that guides. I love a man that stands firm in who he is. And there be a lot of people that's just all they have is their good looks. They don't have
That's
nothing
it.
else to provide.
They not saying nothing. As soon as they open their mouth, you're like, forget it.
Yeah.
Like they can't hold the conversation. Yeah. But you
There's
know what? A lot of people ain't there yet. A lot of people are still very surface level. So pat yourself on the back for that, Casmara, because some of these men they just look at and women they just looking at the physical. Oh, she got a fat ass. How he look, how he dressed, how much money he got.
Fat ass gonna
That's
raise
a
your
big
kids for
one.
20 plus years. Fat ass is gonna fucking help you support you if you sick and you on your dying bed. Fat ass is gonna, like, you know what I realized too? People get what they want and what they deserve. If you are surface level, you're gonna get surface based relationships. If
That's a
you're a shallow
fact.
person, you're gonna get a shallow. You literally are gonna create this for yourself because that's who you are. So if
That's
you want
true.
something deeper, get deep within yourself. Get deep with you. Get real with you. Like
Yeah,
dig deep within yourself.
that's true.
If you want something that will last long, get into it. Get into yourself. Like, I'm cool off of this shit. I'm cool
Right.
off of the Russian. I've been through that too much times to like. I already know that shit's not for me. Especially, I lose my mind when I'm in love. I
Yeah.
lose my mind. But at this time, I'm cultivating a strong, lasting foundation with myself, and that's gonna transfer over to the person I'm with
Mhm.
naturally. So that's where I'm at right now. Let me
Right.
come back home to myself, and
Right.
naturally, whoever I'm with, they're gonna feel the need to do the same thing, and we're gonna create our beautiful relationship based off of that. The fact that we love ourselves, the fact that we both put ourselves first, the fact that we want the best for ourselves, we're gonna actually want the best for each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes getting to know if that person is even on that type of time. And there's people that just want to have sex, bro. There's
Yeah.
some people that just want to see what your vagina feels like, what your dick feels like. And that's okay, but go to the people that actually want that too. Don't go to somebody that wants something long term. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be toxic.
A lot of people do that shit. They play with people's emotions.
Because it's for fun.
Like
That's so whack.
you knew she was looking for a relationship. Like, why are you gonna go to bed with her?
Taking advantage of the fact that you want something real. It's so whack.
What mount you guys are? What does that mean?
What mount?
Yeah, what mount you guys are?
Ask them to repeat that.
Yeah.
Mount.
Can you reiterate? Can you say that again? We don't understand what you mean.
What mount? Yeah, I don't know. Mountain? I don't know. But yeah, girl. Mountain.
Sings. What? You gotta speak English.
Next. Let me stop.
You know, two people requested to come on, but I didn't. We were in the middle of talking, so I didn't.
Are they still here?
I don't know. I haven't seen the request.
But yes, sis. I'm excited just to be in this space. Because when you're in the space where you like know what you want and you more like put yourself first, you just in your vibe, in your flow. You have more of that control of what you allow, what you don't allow. Like, you know what you want. You're going to invite more of what you want. If you know you don't want something, I've been saying no a lot. I've been saying no. I've been like, this card. I don't want that. Oh, you
Right.
want this? I don't want that. Call me picky.
Yeah.
I'm looking for longevity. I'm not looking to play. I'm looking for the person that's going to be my kid's father. Like, I'm not here to play around. So yes, you do something, you say something, and I feel like it's gonna be to the point. It's that deep to the point where we can't last. I'm out because I don't have no time to waste. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that's how you.
I don't got no time to waste.
Just connect.
Yeah,
like, you gotta
we could be friends. We could be friends. We could we could talk. We could hang out. Probably not hang out because boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't like hanging out with people that like me and I don't like them, by the way. That's just playing around.
You probably will never. You gonna have to catch me in traffic because once we date and I decide that this ain't it, like, you ain't never gonna get none of my time again.
You ain't never gonna see me again. It's like, like, you ain't never gonna see me again.
Yeah, it's
because
done.
What's the point?
You missed your opportunity.
There's nothing that we're building. If we're,
Yeah. I'm outside. It's so beautiful.
I love it. What degrees is it over there?
I think it's like 50 something right now.
70 degrees?
50 something. It's like 50 something today. Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be in the 70s this week.
It got nicer in New York. Where I'm in New York, and my good sister's in South Carolina.
Yeah, where you guys located?
It's getting like a little bit night. Well, it was horrible yesterday, like 12 degrees, 4 degrees. I was like, what the fuck? Are you dumb?
New York is ridiculous.
I need to get out of this motherfucker, for real.
What is it now?
I think it's like 41, 40 something, which is a
big jump.
And it's gonna be like 50s. It's gonna be like in the 50s this week, sis. They really trying to kill motherfuckers out here.
That's crazy. It's not even subtle no more.
You gonna tell me they're not paying with that weather machine? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
They out here playing games, bro.
They playing with us for sure.
Big fact.
Cause I remember my mom like, yeah, it's like 9 degrees out here the other night. I was like, what? So for it to be 40 degrees there now, that's crazy.
And honestly, February really be the coldest winter month for us. So I'm just hoping, like, I cannot wait for March. I know once March hit, when I tell you I'm in my bag, because I'm about to get into my spring season, nice warm weather. I'm going outside for a run. I'm looking
forward to the spring. I'm looking forward to the spring, y'all. I'm really sick of winter. Like, I understand winter is needed. You know how we go into hibernation, we plan and all of that stuff. But I'm done. Like, I'm over the
We
winter.
done
I'm ready
planning
for
this.
spring.
We no. Can we pass us on the back? Even though springtime didn't come yet, we really put in a lot of work these past few months. When
Yeah,
I look back at November, December,
yeah.
January, we was in our bag, sis. We
We
not playing
really,
for 2023.
yeah, we was not playing. We were prepared for 2023. We knew that we were making moves in 2023.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone that's in here, go check out our, we both have our own individual companies. My sis, the perfect alignment. Is your link on your page?
I gotta check again. I don't think I could have a link on my page
Yeah,
yet,
you
but
can. TikTok changed it. You could put
they
your link up
always
there.
do that.
Yeah, I
One
know.
minute
I
they
was
don't
mad
have
when
it,
I
next
found.
minute they do. Okay, thanks, sis. I'm gonna update it because what is wrong with them? Come on, make
Yeah.
your mind up, TikTok.
The
But
It's easy though. It's yours is easy to remember. It's theperfectalignment.com. She makes handcrafted jewelry and body adornments with crystals and all that stuff.
I offer spiritual one-on-one
Yes.
sessions, and
Readings and all that stuff.
we're both updating our offerings because we're certified life coaches, and we're getting help. We're getting people the help they deserve. You know,
Right.
like we're helping guiding people through, like, by what we learned. We learned so much, and we just want to give back.
Right. Exactly. We're both basically into the same exact stuff. If you
Yeah.
guys check out my website, it's crystalsandherbs.com. That one is definitely on my TikTok. And I make handcrafted hair oils, body butters. My perfume oils are infused with real crystals.
Rich bitch.
Rich bitch products, candles, like the stuff that you use every single day, just without the chemicals. Soaps, shampoo bars. Somebody had said Rastafari earlier. If you got dreads, go cop that shampoo bar. All natural shea butter, African black soap shampoo bar.
I love how we
Perfect for
dedicating
dreadlocks.
to help people feel good. I love
Yeah,
that. I love that, and I'm very proud of us, and I'm proud of the community that we're building. I'm
yeah.
very thankful.
Me
I'm looking
too. Thank you
forward
guys so
to
much.
more of what we build. Thank you guys for tuning in today. If you learned
Yeah.
anything, feel free to follow us both on our TikTok. Keep up with us. We do Tea with Tea Sundays every Sunday. We have a lot
Yep.
of stuff coming out that we just can't wait to, like, just talk to you guys about. So keep up with us so you get the notifications
Tune
when
in,
we come
tap
out.
in, tap
We
in,
have a lot
tap
of good
in.
stuff coming for the community and the collective. A lot of information that we want to
Right.
share. So
Tap
if you
in,
know, you know.
y'all. Tap in.
You don't. You don't.
If you're tapped in already, thank you so much for growing with us. If you haven't tapped in yet, make sure you tap in. Follow us. We both have very original, informative content. We dropping knowledge on a lot of shit that people do not want to talk about. We're diving deep, deep divers.
With an open mind at that. It doesn't get better than that. With an open mind,
Right.
we understand the ebbs and flows. We understand that there's times when you don't want to hear about healing. We get it.
Yeah.
It gets boring, it gets tiring, but we are, at the end of the day, we know the truth. We know the answer. We got the keys to the shit. So
Yeah. We got the
stay
keys.
in line with
We
us.
got the keys. We got the
Stay in
motherfucking
line
keys.
with us. Stay in line with us,
Yeah.
y'all.
Let's link up. A lot of like-minded people with the same cause. We gotta link up and unify. Feel
And build
me?
this community.
Yes, community. That's what we're building. So link up, tap in, y'all. Thank you
We
so
love
much for your
you.
time. Love you so much. Enjoy your Sunday. Whatever you do today, make sure you do it peaceful, with a peaceful mindset. Love y'all so much.
Love you.
Love you. Mwah. Have a good day, guys.